So Charlie's having the day off today. She deserves it. I'm going to be recording this ride myself, so I don't know how it's going to come out. But I'm heading to the climb now. It's going to be like a 10-minute ride, but it's really cool actually that we can have climbs like this that are kind of half decent for me trying to do what I'm planning on doing so close by. It is a Sunday morning at 9 AM and I'm in the lanes. It'll be pretty quiet. So last time I did this, I did about a month ago. I know it's been a month already. I did 1 hour of up and down this lane that was kind of in the other direction. I've chosen this up because it's a lot closer. It's not going to be as good, but it is closer, which means I can ride to it. In that 1 hour benchmark, a month ago, I managed to do 1,164 meters in an hour. Now this climb is not as steep, but the descent is safer and faster. In order to do the same amount of climbing in an hour, I need to do, I think it's 17 reps. Now obviously I'm doing 2 hours, so I need to do about 33, 34 reps to kind of stay on target. But it's a very loose target. It's going to come out, it's going to equate to about 44 kilometers in those 2 hours. So what I'll do is, I'll check in with you during it, and yeah, I'll attempt to talk while I'm nailing it up this climb. Okay, rep 1, 32 to go. Okay, this is, we've done half an hour, so I'm 25% of the way through this 2 hour test. My Wahoo, I did mention about a week ago that it was on its last legs. The elevation for one over the last few rides has been very strange. It's been like basically saying that we're at 500, 600 meters above sea level. So I'm not going to look at the elevation on the head unit. I'm just going to watch the time and the distance, because I know if I do 44k, it should be over 2,000 meters in 2 hours. I'm holding good pace though. It's not like full gas. The idea of this test really is to just get my mind used to it more than my body. Obviously it's a big effort physically, but mentally, I'm like, even now, I'm only half an hour in, I'm questioning it, and like that's not what you want when you're doing the Everesting, you know. So hopefully, by doing this, I'm making it more normal, I hope. But no, like, holding about 95 to 100% of FTP for the 2.5 minute ascents, which is about 5.5 watts per kilo, and the descents are taking me about a minute, so they're going well, but it's only half an hour in. Okay, nothing exciting to update you on, other than, yeah, this is like It's quite hard, isn't it? I'm still fine on power, but we've got 55 minutes left. Okay, it's getting grippy now. I got just over 20 minutes to go, which could mean another 7 reps. Obviously I'm pushing on more. I would do if I was riding for 6 or 7, 8 hours. Goes without saying, I wouldn't be finishing pushing like this. But in typical Edmund fashion, I'm feeling better as it goes on. Whew. Well, there we have it. We finished, and like I said, I don't know what the elevation was doing something weird, so I'm gonna end the ride and I'll put up on the screen exactly what Strava says in regard to my elevation. But we did 2 hours exactly, 45 kilometers, average speed 22.5 km an hour, obviously max 65. It's quite a slow descent, this one, even though it's dead straight. Average power 242, normalized 303, TSS 154, so intensity factor was 0.88. Average heart rate 138, max 162. That's so low. It's so low. Okay, I'm sorry there was no like cool like footage, like, you know, like there was last time, or, you know, no like nice arty shots from the side of the road. I would have loved to have done that, but I couldn't really face doing it after all that. But to summarize, it went well. I feel like I've ridden 2 hours up and down one hill, that's for sure. But what it does is it gives us a benchmark now. So I come back in 4 weeks time, or around about 4 weeks time, maybe the same hill, maybe a different hill. It's not really about, in the build up to all this, it's not really about me trying to, you know, climb like loads of meters in an hour or loads of meters in 2 hours. It's more about the effort, because the climb can change, and, you know, the speed at which I go up the climb will change as I get fitter, obviously, and the descents, everything else will change. But what won't change will be that mental ability of going up and down the same hill all the time, and I'm putting yourself in that position to do that. So this is what these sessions are about. They're not really the cherry on top. They're actually just like a little piece of the puzzle. You know, the other pieces of the puzzle are more important. You know, the training sessions, that, you know, increase my ability basically to go faster up this climb, whichever climb I may choose. It may be in Wales, it may not be in Wales. I have no idea yet. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my suffering, and see you in the next one.